13426 Chaco Court in San Diego. Going to go ahead and do a quick roof inspection here. I'm on the roof now. Here's a really vulnerable detail, kind of unnecessary architectural detail that they designed into these homes. The photo I sent you the other day of your neighbor's roof is a detail just like this, and it was rotten throughout the whole thing. Your home has had a little chunk of wood replaced here, here, and up there. So you had the same rot and the same issues, and I can see the new piece of felt that they got in there here, as well as here. The repair wasn't done all that well. When the felt is exposed like this, it only lasts a few years in the sun, and then water's gonna get in here again and rot it all out again. That piece of wood is rotten, but they bondoed over it and painted it. You can see those inconsistent textures there. As we look around this roof, this is a concrete Malibu tile is the shape that we call this. And you can see just the amount of mossy buildup on these tiles. These tiles can be reused, but there is one house, I can just barely make it out right there. It's one block up on the cul-de-sac, and the house looks beautiful because they went with brand new tile. Oh, here we get a view of all the water that's dumping underneath this tile, and will eventually rot out this new wood that was replaced probably right before you guys bought the house. Anyways, back to the tiles. So these tiles can be reused. The problem is a roofing project is expensive, whether you reuse the tiles or go new tiles, and new tiles make a dramatic improvement on the appearance of the home. Okay, this piece of wood is fascia. That's what we call a shadow board, and the houses that have a new roof on them in the neighborhood have a piece of flashing called drip edge that covers this, and that's the easiest way to tell if a roof has had work done to it, is if there's drip edge added. I would say there's very few houses in the neighborhood. Oh, one directly across the street actually. Oh shoot, there's new tile too. Maybe we'll go out and peek at that. So shoot, your neighbors directly across the street have a brand new roof, and most of that tile looks brand new. I can't tell the upper section versus lower. Anyways, back to your roof. So mortar flashings are an issue. We're going to see on the other side of the roof just how bad those are failing. The underlayment underneath the tile is what actually does the waterproofing, and that only has a certain that underlayment only has a certain lifespan, and then it's no longer waterproof. Something worth pointing out is that all of this pool solar was moved from the south side to the north side when this solar was installed. I can tell that by all of these little adhesive dots that are left on the tile, and that's why your pool solar doesn't work very well. It's undersized, it is corroding, and looks like it's failing, and then it's also on the north facing roof plane. So that's why you don't notice any difference in your pool from the pool solar. So yeah, I would say it's pretty useless, and it's just causing roofing issues being up here. That's a sewer vent that's probably been deleted, maybe a bathroom remodel or something like that. That's a vulnerable area. Pool solar is installed by just drilling right through the tiles and then sealing it. You can see that there is zero sealant around that screw. Chances are there's water getting in there, and there, and a million other little places around this roof. Your home is much more well maintained than a lot of these homes. Next door, we see all that fascia and all that shadow board is going to be rotten when they are forced to do that roof. We can see tiles sliding down next to that skylight. Anyways, why do I point out neighbors' houses? Because all of these roofs were done by the same contractor at the same time. Cracked mortar around each of these penetrations. Look at this broken tile. The water's getting down in there. That's what we call a slip tile. So sometimes contractors won't nail every tile, and now that paper is bad because it's been exposed to the sun and it's been burnt over the years. And then we have several more slid tiles over here. So I'm surprised that I'm not looking directly down at plywood or directly into the attic, but there's 2 slip tiles there. I'll kick those back up in place. This roof does have a lot of architectural details that make it vulnerable. These weird little details just add a certain layer of, boy, it just makes it harder to waterproof long term. But all in all, this roof is in pretty rough shape, and I am surprised that you don't actually have more active leaks that you know of. I would guess that we'll have, you know, several sheets of plywood and probably a bunch of fascia and shadow board that need to be replaced when this roof gets done.